Okay, this is video part 2 of the Wellington Designs. And by now you are probably missing me dearly because I have been gone for 2 days and I know you're sad. So to help you feel better about missing me, I have a couple of jokes for you. The first one is brought to you by Nolan Van Loo, the 8th grade stud.
Why did the banker quit his job? He lost interest.
Dun-dun-dun. Isn't that hilarious? And in case you're super duper sad because it's been about 10 days since you've seen me, I have another joke for you. And this is brought to you by Owen Dreyer.
Why'd the frog go to the bus stop? Because his car got towed.
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious? So that will perk you up, make you feel a little bit better about your life because you could be an 8th grader that is still telling elementary jokes like those gentlemen. Okay, so this is part 2, Wellington Design. So please find this. And yesterday you should have gotten all of your calculations from the first side checked by Mrs. East. And whether you did or not, or actually even if you disagree, please write down all of these areas and perimeters so that we're all working forward with these same things. Okay, so here's our area and perimeters. We've got living room, kitchen, dining room, bathroom, and pantry. So what we're going to do now is, as part of an engineer, once you have the designs created, you then have to price everything out. So notice that the product costs, so in the living room we're going to put drywall, carpet, and some border. And I talked about that the other day. Border is going to go at the top of the room all the way around the top. And we're going to have to use area and perimeter to calculate this. So I'm going to do living room with you, and then you guys will be on your own after that. So let's jump down to carpet first. Well, if you can imagine carpeting a room, where do you put carpet in a room? Obviously on the floor. And you don't put carpet just around the edge of the room. You put it all the way on the floor. So that is going to be area. So to find the cost of carpet, we are going to take our 151.9 cubic or square feet, and we are going to multiply it because up here it's going to be $4.50 per square feet. So when we multiply that, we get a total cost of $683.55. Okay, so now we're going to talk about drywall. And this is not super accurate because drywall, if you've ever worked with drywall before, it comes in 6-foot wide pieces, but it has a height of only about 4 feet. So you usually have to stick 2 of them on top of each other. Okay, so we are going to imagine this. This piece of drywall is going to be 6 feet wide but only 4 feet tall. And for the sake of this problem, we're going to assume that our walls, our ceilings are 8 feet tall. So in one 6-foot section, it is going to take 2 pieces of drywall to cover that. And because we don't know sizes and position of windows, we're just going to ignore that. So for drywall costs, think about the perimeter of this room. If all the way around this room is 49.5 feet, we have to decide how many 6-foot wide pieces of drywall is it going to take to go all the way around this room. Okay, so we're going to first divide 49.5 by 6. When you divide that by 6, it's going to take 8.25 sheets of drywall. Now, they're not going to let us buy an extra quarter of a sheet, so we need to round that up. So that's going to be 9 sheets of drywall. Okay, so it's going to take 9 sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you can imagine. But now keep in mind that it's going to take that many just to go around the bottom level, and we have to put a whole nother layer to get the top half of the wall. So we are going to have to double this. So for the living room alone, we're going to need 18 sheets of drywall. And up here, a sheet is $7. So we do 18 times 7 to get a drywall wall. Ugh, I can't talk today. A drywall cost of $126. If that kind of confused you, feel free to back the video up and watch that calculation again to make sure that you're doing that correctly. When we get to border, border is a little easier because the border is just going to be going around the room one time in one layer. So we're going to use our perimeter. Our perimeter is 49.5. And we have 49.5 feet, but it comes in 4 feet long segments, pieces. So we need to figure out how many pieces is it going to take. So we're going to do 49.5 divided by 4. And you get this. So that's going to round up to 13 pieces is what we need. So out of the 13 pieces, it's going to cost $2.50 a piece. So we're going to multiply 13 by 250. And that's going to be $32.50. Okay, and then for total cost, you're going to add those up to get this value. So notice that in the kitchen, border is X'd out because we're not going to put border in our kitchen or in our bathroom. But we are going to drywall and either tile or carpet every other room and border it. Okay, so you are going to complete all these calculations, get a total cost, and down here a total cost of the project. When you're finished, collaborate with the people in your group and make sure that you agree. And if you all happen to get done and you all agree on a total cost, please staple your whole groups together and put it in the turn-in basket. And then you are going to use the remainder of this hour, if you have any time, to work on the ALEKS program. And remember that by the end of the year, those that are considering Algebra 1 need to be at an 80 to 90% mastery of skills. The rest of you, we are well over halfway through the year, so you should be pushing the 60% mastery of skills level. I will be back tomorrow, and have a good night.